about 1. How to write journal article, and 2. Describing the topics in model 4. Module 4. 1. How to write journal article, and 2. Describing the topics in module 4. Correct journal article arrangement. 1. Title. 2. Abstract. 3. Preliminary. 4. Materials and methods. 5. Results. 6. Discussion. 7. Conclusion. And 8. References. How to write journal article and describing the topic in Module 4. Sample manuscript showing style and formatting specification for journal papers. First author, second author, third author, fourth author, university name, faculty group, department, street address, city, country, postal code, and company name. Keywords, article, writing templates, and journal. 1. Main requirement. This document shows the suggest format and appearance of a manuscript prepared for journals. Excited papers will be professionally typed. This template is intended to be a tool to improve manuscript clarity for the reviewers. The final layout of the typed paper will not match in template layout. Number 1, part 1. Use of this template. Authors may use this Microsoft Word template by employing the relevant styles from the styles and formatting list, or which is accessed to from the styles group in the home ribbon figure 1. Figure 1, Microsoft Word 2010 home ribbon. Red arrow indicates where to access the stylus window. To view which style is being used in any part of this document, place the cursor on the line and look in the style list, figure 2. Figure 2 stylus window. If you are using Word 2003, you can select format on the menu bar and refill formatting to view the style palette. Number 1, part 2, English. Authors are strongly encouraged to follow the principles of sound technical writing. Manuscripts that do not meet acceptable English standard or lack clarity may be rejected. Number 1, part 3, page setup and fonts. Top, bottom, left, and right margins should be 1 inch. Use Times New Roman. Font drop the manuscript in size and style shown in the table 1. Table 1, recommended fonts and size. And number 2, part of a manuscript. This section describes the normal structure of a manuscript and how each part should be handled. Number 2, part 1, title and other names. The article title appears left justified and the top of the first page. The title font is 6 bold. The rules for capitalizing and the title are the same as for sentence. Only the first word, proper nouns, and acronyms should be capitalized. The list of authors immediately follows the title. The fonts in 12 pt bold, and the author's name are left justified. The author affiliation and address follow the names in 10 pt normal font and left justified. The corresponding author should be identified with an asterisk, and the person's email address should be provided below the keywords. Number 2, part 2, abstract. The abstract should be a summary of the paper and not an introduction. Because the abstract may be used abstracting journals, it should be self-contained and substantive in nature, presenting concisely the objective, methodology used, result obtained, and their significance. Helpful guidelines for structured abstract are available on the website of the journal. Number 2, part 3, subject terms or keywords. Keywords are required. Please provide 3 until 6 keywords related to your paper. Number 2, part 4, body of paper. The body of paper consists of numbered sections that present the main findings. These sections should be organized to best present the material. A section formatting or heading 1. Type each section heading or on a separate line using the appropriate style from the style list. Sections should be numbered sequentially. In this mixture of word template, use the body text style for leading paragraphs and the body text in the tended style for a subsequent paragraph. B. Subsection heading or heading 2. Subsection heading should be number 1.1, 1.2. C. Subsection heading or heading 3. Subsection heading should be number 1.1.1, number 1.1.2. Only the first word is capitalized. Number 2, part 5, footnotes. Footnotes. Use textual footnotes only when necessary to present important documentary or explanatory material whose inclusion in the text would be distracting. Number 2, part 6, appendix. Brief appendix may be included when necessary, such as derivation of equations, proof, or of terms. Details of algorithms, equations, and figures appearing in appendices should continue sequential numbering from earlier in the paper. Number 2, part 7, disclosure. Conflict of interest should be declared under separate header above acknowledgement. If the authors have no competing interest to declare, then a statement should be included declaring no conflict of interest. Number 2, part 8, acknowledgement. Acknowledgement and funding information should be added after the conclusion and before reference. Include grant number and the full name of the funding body. The acknowledgement section does not have a section number. Number 2, part 9, code data and material availability. Availability of code of data and or materials used in the research result reported in the manuscript may be declared under the heading code data and material availability following the acknowledgement section. Figures and table. A. Figure are numbered in order which they are called out in the text. Figures should be embed the manuscript for the initial submission. Further details about figure formatting can be found in the other guidelines for each journal. A figure caption list should be provided after the reference. Figure 3, example of a figure caption: A, sun, and B, blue. B, tables. Table captions are handled identically to those for figures, except that they appear above the table, and when called out in the text, the word table is always spelled out. See table 1 for an example. C, video. Acceptable file formats, including MUV, MPEG, and MP4, are playable using standard media players, such as VLC or Windows Media Player. The recommended maximum size for each video file is 10 until 12 megabytes. Others may insert a representative still image from the video file in the manuscript as a figure. This still image will be linked by publisher to actual video file as will the caption label. Video 1, example of video still image, MPEG 2.5 megabyte. D, formatting equation. Equation may appear in line with the text if they are simple, short, and not of major importance. A is a B, half C, important equation appear on their own line. A. Formatting terms. The include terms in a formal way. The term identification should appear in 10 pt bold font left beside it and followed by a period. Number 2, part 10, reference. The reference section lists books, articles, and reports that are cited in the paper. The references are numbered in the order they are cited. Examples of reference style are given at the end of this template. Number 2, part 11, author biographies and photograph. Author biographies are encouraged, especially for primary correspondence authors. Biographies should be approximately 75 words or fewer. Biographies should be placed at the end of the manuscript. Personal information such as hobbies or birthplace or birthday should not be included. First author is an assistant professor at the University of Optical Engineering. He received his BAS and MS degrees in basic from the optics from the Institute of Technology in 1991. He is author of more than 50 journal papers and has written 3 book chapters. This current research interests include optical interconnects, holography, and optoelectronic system. He is a member. Number 2, part 12. Disclosure. Conflict of interest should be declared under disclosure header. If the authors have no relevant financial interest in the manuscript, and no other potential conflict of interest to disclose. Number 2, part 13, acknowledgement. This unnumbered section is used to identify people who have aided the authors in accomplishing the work presented and to acknowledge source of funding. Number 2, part 14, reference. Number 1, G. Alred, C. T. Dusau, and V. I. Olio Handbook of Technical Writing 7-8 C.T. Martins, New York, 2003. 2. L.C. Perelman, Z. Paredes, and E. Barrett Mayfield Handbook of Technical and Scientific Writing, Mayfield, Mountain View, California. Number 3, Harris et al. Disperse Optical Wavelength Diversity Scheme for fog mitigation in a ground to unmanned arterial facial communication link 2006. Number 4, and Metropolis et al. Equation of state calculation by fast computing machine, Z. Champisic 1087 until 1091 or 1953. Number 5, SI dual development in maximum entropy data analysis. In maximum entropy and Bayesian methods, G-scaling EDPP 53 until 71, Clover Academics, Dordrecht, Netherlands, 1989. 6. Kayam Hanson, Introduction to Bayesian Image Analysis and Image Processing, MHLO in across 1898. Caption list. Figure 1, Microsoft Word 2010 home ribbon. Red arrow indicates where to access style windows. Figure 2, Styles window, figure 3, example of a figure caption, A sun and B blue. Video 1, example of a video still image, MPAH 2.5 megabyte, and table 1, recommended font size and styles. That's the presentation that I can explain. More or less sorry if there is a work delivery. I'll end it here. Thank you for your time. Have a good day for you guys.